Good morning, happy Thursday. I hope that Tuesday's assignment was easy for you to figure out. I'm making this on Monday, so I'm not sure if you have submitted your Tuesday assignment or not, but make sure you do. It's all about Bossier, like what we are going to talk about today. So before we get started with today's lesson, please make sure you have a piece of paper ready. I went ahead and wrote out what it should look like. So please set up your notebook paper like this. We are going to start with nonsense words. We'll do a set of 1 through 6, so please set that up. Then we'll have 1 and 2 Bossier lists. So label 1 through 6, 1 through 6. We're going to do some sentences and then some red word practice. So take a look at this. I would pause this, get this set up, and then we are going to begin. Okay? So get a piece of paper, a pencil out. Make sure it's a pencil, not a pen, because you will be going back to fix your mistakes. All right, so I realized that you could just go to the end of the video and wait for all of the answers. I hope that you don't do that. You will get out of online learning what you put in. So I want to continue giving you quality lessons and help you become a better reader and writer, but that will only happen if you also have the desire, which I think most of you do. So by now you should have paused the video. We should have our page set up. Make sure you label it at the top. And we are going to start with our nonsense words. The point of our nonsense words are for me to know if you can apply the basic rules that we've learned so far about Bossier and just test your knowledge in that. So they're pretty easy. We're only going to do single syllable nonsense words this morning. So make sure you apply your rules. Remember, Bossier controls a vowel in front of it. So in all the R sounds here in these nonsense words, there will be a vowel in front of the R. So pretend we're in class. You have your whiteboards in front of you, except you're doing it on your paper you set up today. After I read through the list, we will check like we normally do. I'm going to show you my note card so you can check your answers. So number 1 is tharp. Remember that digraph. What letters make that sound? Tharp. Number 2 is hort. Hort. Number 3 is verm. Verm. 4 is chert. Another digraph. Chert. Number 5 is burr. Burr. That one's a little tricky. And number 6 is cert. So if you didn't get all of them, rewind, watch again. And now we are going to check. Okay? Tharp. T-H-A-R-P. Tharp. Number 2, hort. H-O-R-T. Reminds me of Tim Hortons. 5, verm. V-I-R-M. 4 is chert. C-H-E-R-T. 5 is burr. B-E-R. And 6 is cert. S-U-R-T. Cert. Okay? Check your answers. Rewrite, erase. How many of you got 6 out of 6? Keep it up. All right. The next set, we are going to work on 2-syllable Bossier words for set 1. So go ahead, make sure you're set up. We're still on our piece of paper. Number 1 is labor. You will have to labor when you have a job someday. Labor. Labor. Number 2, liar. Nobody likes a liar. Liar. Number 3, doctor. What is the name what is the name of your doctor? Doctor. Remember, there are vowels in front of all of the sounds on this set. Number 5, spider. I have arachnophobia because I'm afraid of spiders. Phobia is a morpheme that we studied. Anybody remember what it is? Phobia means fear of. Number 5 is dirty. My dog gets dirty when he goes outside because of all the melting snow this spring. There's a lot of mud. Dirty. Number 6, pursue. I will pursue a new job. Pursue. All right, are we ready to check? Here we go. Labor. Oh, I forgot to remind you on your B's and D's. Did you get it in the right direction? Remember to make your bed. Right? B-E-D. Okay, labor. L-A-B-O-R. Liar. L-I-A-R. Fix your mistakes as we check. 3 is doctor. D-O-C-T-O-R. Here we have a schwa, if you remember what the schwa is. 4, we have spider. S-P-I-D-E-R. Another B and D. Make sure it's in the right direction. Fix it if it isn't. Spider. Dirty. I did a capital D, but if you did a lowercase, check its direction. D-I-R-T-Y. Pursue. P-U-R-S-U-E. Pursue. How'd you do? I'm going to go ahead, give you a couple seconds to check that again. Rewind if you need to. Fix your answers. Our set 2, here we go. Remember, bossy R syllable. Every time you have an sound in these words, there is a vowel before it or preceding it. Okay, precede. Remember, pre. Pre is a morpheme we studied earlier this year. Pre means before. So there's a vowel that precedes the R in these words. Number 1 is carpool. Do your parents drop you off in the carpool lane? Carpool. Number 2, major. A major component of online learning is completing your assignments. Major. Number 3, birth. Where did your mother give birth? 4, harvest. I like to harvest the vegetables from my garden in the fall. Harvest. Give you a second to catch up. I'll read them again. Number 1 was carpool. Number 2, major. 3, birth. 4, harvest. And now we're on to number 5, starting with a digraph. Sharpen. Sharpen. I need to sharpen my pencil. I miss my electric sharpener at school. Sharpen. And number 6 is storming. I hate when it's storming outside. Storming. Here we go. Let's check. How did you do? Number 1, carpool. C-A-R-P-O-O-L. Carpool. No, that's also a compound word. We have 2 base words that can stand alone. Number 2, major. M-A-J-O-R. Major. Anybody put a G in there? Number 3, birth. B-I-R-T-H. 4 is harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T. Harvest. Sharpen. S-H-A-R-P-E-N. Number 6, storming. S-T-O-R-M-I-N-G. Storming. All right, finish checking yourself. Rewind if you need to. The next thing we are going to move on to is our sentence dictation, and we will check in between each sentence instead of waiting till the very end like we did with our word sets. There should be 3 to 4 bossy R words per sentence. When I show you my answer for you to correct, I've highlighted all the bossy R words. I would suggest you circle your bossy R words when you finish writing your sentence, okay? Number 1, the doctor said the spider was a liar. I want you to make sure you try to spell all the words right, not just the bossy R ones. I'll read it again. The doctor said the spider was a liar. One more time. The doctor said the spider was a liar. Make sure you have a capital at the beginning and you punctuate the ending. Okay, finish it up, and we're going to check. Check your answers, see if it's correct. The doctor said the spider was a liar. Fix all your answers, even in your non-bossy R ones. Okay, I highlighted the 3 bossy R ones in this sentence. All right, I'm going to move on to the next one. You can rewind if you need to. Okay, number 2. The motor made a major monster roar. The motor made a major monster roar. I'll reread it one more time. The motor made a major monster roar. There you go. How did you do? Check every single word. We had a lot of bossy R ones in this sentence, 4. I think the rest have 3. Pause if you need to. Check yourself. All right, we are going to move on to number 3. He dropped off the kids for carpool and went to labor at work. 2 more times and then we'll check. He dropped. Dropped is a doubling rule word. Remember that. Dropped. So what is doubled in a doubling word? It's the consonant. He dropped off the kids for carpool and went to labor at work. Here you go. Check yourself. How'd you do? Fix all of your mistakes. Alrighty. Pause if you need to, but we're going to move on to number 4. Okay? Here we go. This has 3 bossy R's in it. Number 4. I took a survey to understand the rumor. I took a survey to understand the rumor. That's kind of a silly sentence. One more time. I took a survey to understand the rumor. Here you go. Number 4 in the bell ringer sentences section. Check yourself. Pause it if you need to. Okay, here we go. 3 bossy R's. This is a relatively short sentence. The worm was thirsty and dirty. The worm was thirsty and dirty. Capitals and periods on everything. Make sure you remember it. Or maybe you think this is a really exciting sentence and needs an exclamation point. It's not a question though. All right, the worm was thirsty and dirty. How did you do? Okay, I don't actually know if worms drink. Be interesting to find that out. Someone Google it and get back to me. All right, number 6. This is the last question, last sentence for this set, and then you are going to move on to some red word review. All right, this has 3 bossy R words in it, but it is a relatively long sentence. So make sure you leave enough room. Don't write too big. Capitals and periods. The starry, that's a bossy R and a doubling word, so remember all your rules. The starry sky, ooh, that's an I sound that's a Y sound. I just gave you the answer. It's a Y sound word that we just studied for our Y rule. So, here we go. I'm going to read it again. The starry sky reflected on the beaver pond in the back 40. The starry sky reflected on the beaver pond in the back 40. Capitals, periods, make sure you get it all. 3 bossy R words in that sentence. Here we go. Check yourself. How did you do? All right, moving on to our last dictation section for today. All of the red words I'm about to give you are review. Remember that you cannot sound them out. Some of you made some tricks for them to remember them. You can do your arm tapping to help you. I know we did that for number 4 together in this class. So here we go. Number 1 is tongue. Can you lick your nose with your tongue? I can. Number 1, tongue. Number 2 is cough. There are no F's in this word. Do not put any F's down. Cough. Number 3 is dye. This one's from the first week of school. It's not like I'm going to die. It's like you dye your hair. Dye. Number 4 is beauty. This has 6 letters in it. We did an arm tapping for this. Beauty. Number 5 is special. There is no SH digraph. None, so don't put it down. Special. I think you are all so special. Special. Number 6, sugar. Again, no SH word. Sugar. These are words you can't sound out, so don't try to spell phonetically. Sugar. All right, here you go. We're gonna check. Fix anything that you missed, and if you missed a word, rewrite it 3 times. Because the only tricks for remembering red words is practicing and arm tapping. You cannot sound them out. Okay? 3 times if you got it wrong, right next to it. Just like I had my paper set up here. Okay? Red word practice 3 times if you missed it. Okay, guys, so that concludes our lesson for today. We'll be back next week on Tuesday for more English lessons. Make sure whenever I post a video that you have your paper ready because all assignments will be handwritten. So next Tuesday, there will be another video and assignment. Make sure that you have a paper and pencil ready to go with the videos. If you are confused about anything, reach out to me. In the meantime, take a picture of this assignment with your iPad and upload it to the turn-in bin on Schoology for credit. If you don't turn it in, you won't get credit. Okay? Reach out if you need me.